Good morning, everybody. Rick here. I'm here at Island Park this morning, and if you've noticed, I am in black and white this morning. I've had this camera probably 6 or 7 I'm sorry, 6 or 7 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks, and I've not yet used the black and white feature, and I'm still experimenting with the slow motion feature. So I thought maybe I could just check it out real briefly this morning. It's just going to be a casual walk around Island Park in black and white this morning. I don't know for how long. Just for a few minutes. We're just going to kind of walk around here a little bit. As always, here lately, it's supposed to get pretty toasty this afternoon. Well, actually about noon. It's supposed to be in the upper 90s. But at any rate, that's why I thought I'd get out a little bit this morning and just kind of walk around here a little bit and see what this black and white, how it's going to turn out. Been kind of wondering, but just haven't got a chance to use it yet. So, come on along and join me this morning. I'm going to take a black and white, at least part of the tour of Island Park this morning. So come on along and join me this morning. And I've also got a zoom on this. I have tried using the zoom, but I didn't find out until just, I think, yesterday, that actually, in order to use the zoom in video mode, you have to be on super wide setting. Now why? I do not know. I could not find out any information on as far as the online instruction manual that you get. I couldn't find out why, but I got experimenting with it yesterday because I got so frustrated with why I couldn't get zoom on video. I can get it anywhere else, photo, time lapse, but I could not get it on video. So I finally did some experimenting with it, put it on super wide, and sure enough, and it's still there this morning. So I attempted to do this oh gosh, what day was it? I think it was just Sunday, and the waterfall wasn't going. I try to get that slow motion this morning if I can, zoom in on a little bit and get slow motion. So it's kind of a bust, but I come back. This is Tuesday morning, by the way, June the 21st. It is the first official day of summer. It is the longest day of the year. After today, the days will start shortening up just a little bit by a little bit. It won't be anything drastic, but it will start to shorten the rest of the year. So, at any rate, anytime you get a new device, sometimes you just got to play with it, experiment with it. If something don't go right, try something else. And so that's what I did, and I finally figured out what the problem was. Matter of fact, I thought I would try to zoom in on something here just to see what it's going to do. This has 4x zoom. It's got black and white and slow motion. Now, my last camera did not have all of that. My last Picasso Pro action camera did not have that. This is the Brave 4 Pro Picasso action camera. So yeah, it's got a few more features. It costs a little bit more than the other one did, but that's okay. I won't keep this on black and white throughout the whole video. I was just kind of excited to see it, how well it turned out and all that. So very nice morning this morning. Not that windy at all. It's just real nice. A little warm. It's supposed to get warmer. But you know, it's summertime now, officially summer, as of today. Now, let me try zooming on this pavilion here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, I failed to mention that it'll only zoom in and out if the video is paused. So I paused the video, I took it out 4 times, and that's where we're at. And I'm going to pause it again and take it back. It's kind of a pain, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it works. Okay, then here is the same pavilion in regular mode. So it does make a difference. It does. It's just I've got to pause it to zoom in or out. And see, I found that out too just recently. Oh, it's different though. And this also has different hues. You can actually record in blue and brown, and it just got, oh, I can't tell you, it's got 5 or 6 different colors that you can record in, and I probably will try that eventually. May not do it this morning, but I'm gonna have to give that a try. And right now it's not even 11 o'clock yet, so it's not real busy down here yet. On the weekdays, usually around noon, this gets real busy because people come down here to have lunch on their lunch breaks. The people that can do that. Not everybody can leave on their lunch break, but if you come down here about noon, usually as a rule, it's pretty busy for a while, till about 1. So we're gonna meander over here to the waterfall, and I'm gonna see if I can get that on slow motion here this morning. The waterfall runs off of a pump, and of course it just pumps in water from the lagoon and cycles it through. Well, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. They're always having trouble with that pump, because usually if the waterfall is not working, it's usually I am assuming a pump issue. So we're going to go on down here, and we're going to see what we can do here in just a little bit. This probably won't be a very long video. It's just mainly for experimenting. I went down this morning and got the van all washed up from our trips and all that, and it'll be clean for a few days. Well, the lagoon is really full. I mean, it is looking really, really good. I'll look both ways here. Well, the tree limbs just about got that old waterfall covered up. Okay, we're going to stand right here. Now that's without the zoom. Now hold on just a second. Okay, now that's with the zoom. I'm going to walk on down here to the edge. Okay, right here on the edge. Now I'm gonna get the slow motion in effect here, and we'll be right back. Okay, now we're back on color. Yeah, I don't know. That may be too far away. Okay, this is regular video and in color. When I get home and I get it uploaded, I might be able to tell the difference, but right now I can't. But there's other things we can do. I don't know what else we can do slow motion on as of right now. I just did a video on the waterfall, oh, just like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't try these other functions. Um, Alright, well, there's just at this point not a whole lot we can do. It's just too far. I think it may be just too far away. Okay, now this is normal. This is not zoomed out. This is just normal video now. I can always put it back on slow motion, but there's just not a whole lot to do. Waterfalls are probably the best that you can do on a slow motion, unless it's like a race or something, a bicycle race or a car race or something. Now that might work better, but I don't really know. I did not walk all the way around the other day. We might just walk all the way around this morning. We do have a dam here in Winfield, the Tunnel Mill Dam, and I might try that one of these days and slow motion and see how that works. Now what I can do is I've got different colors, and what I might do is you switch to another color and see how that turns out this morning. Oh boy. I pointed this out a couple of days ago, but the video just didn't work out. This is their new performance venue. This one been built. They got dedicated in 2018, December 5th of 2018. And you know, it's where they put on performances of whatever nature, music or plays or just whatever. It's a real popular spot for whenever we have the Walnut Valley Festival here in Winfield. It just says in commemoration of the musical heritage and its legacy in the Winfield community. The 4 pieces of limestone placed below are from the former Winfield High School, the middle school band room, which stood in the area where the fire and police stations are now located. They've got a new police, fire, ambulance complex being built in that area. And Newkirk, Oklahoma just built one just almost identical to this one in their downtown area. Oh, I'm just going to sit down here for a minute, and we're going to let me try something here. Okay, now that's zoomed out all the way. I guess it does make a difference. We might leave that zoomed out for a little bit. This has always been a real pretty park. And I'll give the City of Winfield credit, they do keep it nice. They're always adding something, improvements. They built a new bathrooms, oh, it's been quite a few years ago now, but they have the automatic lighting when you walk in, the lights come on. And you know, it's just really, really nice. This is supposed to resemble a little cottage. I'll just show you these windows here. Here's the husband got a piece of meat or something on the plate. And then here's somebody, looks like they're setting the table. Got a picture of something there, and I'm not sure. And there's another little helper carrying the plates, getting ready for a morning meal or evening meal, whatever the case might be. Oh, looks like these kids are reading out of a book. Here's a cat chilling out on the windowsill. And here's the mama and the baby and the dog there. A girl holding a butterfly, and might be a brother there watching, saying, "Well, that's cool. You got that butterfly in your finger." And here is some flowers on the windowsill, and here's an older gentleman, might be reading the newspaper or a magazine. This looks like the grandparents, maybe. Here's another child with a bowl of something and a glass of something. You have to use your own imagination. It could be milk, it could be tomato soup, it could be about anything. And then here's this lady here. Looked like she just made a homemade pie. And that's little cottage style restrooms. They've got a peace garden over here that's really very nice. And of course they got the playground area over there for the kids. And this is the peace garden. Okay, I put it back on normal video for right now. They don't need to be zoomed in right at this moment. We'll go in here and walk around a little bit. Got to go over here though and show you this. This is dedicated to the lady that got the Art in the Park started here in Winfield. It's a yearly event that they have. Her name was Ruth Ann Yeary, from 1944 to 2012. A lifelong artist, community servant, and volunteer. And put on by the Winfield Arts and Humanity Council. The Art in the Park is just what it says. It's various kinds of art, sculptures, all kinds of sculptures, wooden, iron, metal, wooden toys. They offer quite a variety of things of that nature. And they have live performances, bands, and all kind of food courts, food vending trucks. And it's quite the event. And it used to be, it was only like, I don't know, $2 or $3 to get in. But I've not been in quite a few years. I used to go, but quite honestly, I just couldn't. All those arts and crafts were just a little bit too pricey for me. But these people come from all over, or they used to, all over the state, all everywhere, to show their wares and try to sell their items, whatever that may be. And this is inside the little circle here. And of course it's dedicated to peace, and they've got an emblem down here, and it's got peace around it in different languages. Just kind of do a little 360 here. And at the Peace Garden this morning. All different kind of flowers. I'm not a flower person, so really don't know what they all are. They're pretty. That's about all I know about the flowers. We got something like this in our, or we had something like this in our yard at one time. Our little landscaping area that we had, or we still have. But, okay, well, and if you'll go on my Rick and Deb's Awesome Adventures YouTube channel, I've done all kinds of videos. 2 years ago, I did a whole ton of old bridges, Pony Truss, Warren Truss, Pratt Truss, Stone Arch, March Arch bridges. In fact, Kelly County is rated as one of the bridge capitals of the United States per capita. They have more bridges of that sort than any other state. I know I went to all of them. I went to literally every bridge in not only Kelly County, but Butler County, Chautauqua County. Oh gosh, just all over. City of Winfield has been up to something. And I think I might know. I think they've just installed a water pump over here. That's what I mean. They're always doing something to improve Island Park. There was a time there was no lighting, no street lights, there was nothing down here. Very, very little. It was pretty much devoid. But that was been a very long time ago, probably back in the 60s. And since then they have greatly improved upon it. And I think that's what they're putting in, is this new water pump. Of course, the entrance is up here. We're just right off the main street. Got some noisy critters over here making their presence known. Some of the schools or school kids had some kind of event going on down here. They were kind of sprucing the place up a little bit, and they repainted the iron railings on our bridge here that leads into Island Park. And this sculpture over here, I really don't know what it means. It's been here for a very long time. I'm not an art person. I have no idea. And I don't believe there's anything that tells what it is. You just kind of have to use your own imagination as to what that might be. See, that's just really all there is to it. There's the flagpole. And this is the very entrance to Island Park. It says, "Welcome to Island Park." And it's got the ducks on there or whatever. We'll kind of walk over here. I'll let you look at more of the entrance here. You got to be careful because always gotta watch out for the traffic. Usually this time of day, during the weekday, it's not really busy, and it's really not today. Still got to be careful though. This is a very popular fishing spot. Of course, you can't tell it today, but it is. I was walking on out here. Well, so far so good. I've got, now see this, just you can tell it's been freshly painted. Don't take long for the cobwebs to take over. And of course there's a whole other side. There's a Timber Creek Nature Center, which I've done numerous episodes on over the years. Many, many, many episodes. Of course the swimming pool is right over there. The aquatic center, as they call it. I always thought the entrance to Island Park was really kind of unique. This Island Park, ancient campsite and hunting ground of the Osage Indians, this wooded island was set apart by the pioneers for the people, home of the Chautauqua, 1887 to 1918. I just thought that was just really unique. And there's one on the other side. There's some kind of a carving up there. I think it's just a picture of maybe Indians and tents and stuff like that up there. Let me look and make sure there's nobody coming. And we'll go this way here. And technically they're open, well, they're closed from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. And this just says Island Park, commemorating those men of vision and generosity who directed the Winfield Chautauqua here. For a third of the century, they brought the people of the southern Kansas the best thought and culture of the nation. We have a duck jam, free live music and all that down here. Okay, we're going to go on back across while we can. This is a natural lagoon, by the way. Well, I think we'll make our way back over. In my opinion, it's not just because I live here, this is probably one of the best parks in this area. And our immediate surrounding area, you know what I mean, they just don't have it just won't be like Island Park. The main reason why I do these is that if anybody watches and they're not familiar with this area, it's just something interesting maybe. And of course, I cannot do a video, it seems like, without the train. Seems like there's always got to be a train. That's okay. So. I might still try to do change colors here. I might try it before I call it a wrap for today. I think that noise has something to do with the swimming pool over there. They have swimming classes and during the morning, and then it's usually open for everybody else, usually of an afternoon. I'm not sure when. Usually around 1 or 2 o'clock, if I remember right. I've not been there, of course, for many years. Starting to get a little toasty. It was real nice this morning. We actually got to turn the air off for a little bit and opened up some windows. But of course that didn't last very long. Okay, as you can tell, I'm in the blue hue zone. I like blue, so I thought I'd do just a little tiny. I'm sitting down here in the shade, just kind of give you an idea what the blue is. I didn't know what to expect either. There's retro, there's blue, and I think there's 1 or 2 other colors that you can, if you so desire. I may see what that retro one is here in a minute. Tell you what, we'll walk over here and we'll switch to retro. Well, that's different. I'll tell you what, that is different. You can still see the green leaves though. Now what else is going to look like, I'll just have to wait till I get home. The retro might be fun if you're in doing an old-fashioned video of some sort. The retro might be kind of cool, although I don't know what that's going to look like. I'm going to go over here and we're going to switch to retro here just in a minute. Okay, here's the retro. It's not really black and white, it just looks old. It looks like maybe an old-timey photograph. That's why they call it retro. We'll just walk around here for a little bit. And I think there's red left and negative. I don't know what that. Negative, I bet that's where it inverts the video around the, I don't know. I think that's what it means. But let's walk over here and we'll switch it over again. But this is retro. This is very easy to switch over. Just go to the video settings and they're right there. Black and white, retro, red, blue, and negative. Because this is the first time I've got to try all these features, so it's kind of fun. I'll tell you what'd be cool about the retros if you had everybody dressed up in like turn of the 19th, like early 1900s or something like that, and you did a video on this retro. That would really be cool. Okay, we're gonna go for a set down. I'm gonna switch to another color here. Okay, now this is red. So we'll film in red for a little bit. I think there's one more left, and I think that's a negative. Oh, we're on Mars. That's what it kind of looks like, don't it? The red planet. I remember, oh gosh, this has been a very long time ago. Probably the early 2000s. I had a editing program where I could like paint stuff into pictures, and that's back when it was somewhere in that time frame where the Mars rovers were real popular and you could go online and watch them. Well, I did like a screenshot type of thing, and I colored in a McDonald's on the surface of Mars. Oh, that's kind of cool. So this is red. All right. Now the red and the blue, I don't have any idea what you'd use that for. Red might be kind of pretty for autumn. But then again, it might kind of ruin if you had a lot of fall foliage, I don't know. You just have to try it and see. Although it looks like from here the trees are staying pretty much green, but it's just got that hue to it. That's just cool. I've never had a camera like this. It's had all these options on it. That's pretty cool. Now we'll walk over here and we'll do one more. I think there's one more, I think. I see people are starting to gather for the lunch hour. But I don't blame them. I do the same thing. If I had that option, I would do exactly the same thing. Another one of our pavilions. I forgot to start my camera back up again. Oh no, I gotta do this all over again. No, I don't have to do it all over again. I'm just kidding. I was saying that I like this green, I think the best. It really brings out the green leaves. Isn't that cool? This is a message from the emergency broadcast system. Do not attempt to adjust your TV set at this time. You are in the green zone. Luke, you are in the green zone. I'm sure glad I caught that. I've done that before though. I'll just be walking and talking and forget to turn the video back on. But I caught it fairly quickly. I just love this. This is so cool. Boy, look how it makes that grass look. And the tree leaves and all that. Just, I mean, like, look at that. Just perfect green. That is really cool. I think we'll make our way back over to the old The old van. Now, I did not notice this before. Oh, I know what this is. This is a hose hanger. A really ornate hose hanger. That's really cool because you got a water pump right there. So folks want to, they could hook up a hose if they so. I don't think the city provides one, but somebody out there had a venue and they wanted to have a hose, and you could bring your own hose, hook that baby up, and have your hose. Look at this, it's so cool. I love this. Well, I've really done the features today. We did the slow motion, we did the zoom, we did the black and white, and then we did all these different colors today. So that's more than I've done with it since I've had it. But normally if I'm concentrating on doing a video, I don't usually mess with, and you know, now some like the slow motion I might, or the black and white, but so far I've not incorporated it yet into a video. I do plan on doing that maybe in the near future. It just depends on how the video goes. I wish you could see the difference between what the grass, well, you see it in the early videos, how much greener it just makes everything look. Huh, that is so cool. That's probably the best. That's probably one I like the best. I'll have to go home and get this uploaded and put it out there. I do want to thank, I've got almost 400 subscribers, and that means a lot to me. And I've got people, of course, that watch and do not subscribe, and that's good. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Just as long as people enjoy these videos that I've made over the years, then that's all that matters. I just like the fact that people do enjoy watching them. That is so cool, though. That green is really cool. I probably like that one the best. I know I keep saying that. I'm not trying to be repetitive, but I do enjoy that. The green, I think, the best. But anyway, we're almost back to the van. Hope you have a nice day today. Try to stay cool. And if you have to work outside, take frequent breaks, drink plenty of fluids, try to get out of the shade once in a while, get to the shade rather once in a while. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this little impromptu video with me playing around with these features today, this morning. Hope you all have a nice, like I said earlier, nice day, a nice week. And as always, we will see you on the next video. So y'all take care. And we'll say bye for now. See you on the next video.